Greg Cosell, film breakdown guy for NFL Films, talking about some of the Browns' young defensive linemen.
They drafted a kid from Missouri in the 4th round, Isaiah McGuire, and I think he fits this as well. He looks the part. He's 6'4", 272, long arms. I mean, he fits the part. He ate up the Georgia left tackle who the Steelers took in the 1st round. He just ate him up.
Yeah.
So that he could play meaningful snaps as well. I think the other player who's really interesting along their defensive front on the inside is Perrion Winfrey, because he came out of Oklahoma last year as a 4th round pick, Doug, and he's actually an athletic kid. I'm curious to see, because Dalvin Tomlinson is not going to play in their sub fronts, not on 3rd down. Dalvin Tomlinson's a very good player for what he is, as you well know, but he's not going to play in their sub fronts on 3rd down.
And Casey, I'm really curious to see how a number of these younger defensive linemen play with. Keep in mind, Jim Schwartz is a guy that's used to getting production from 7, 8, 9 defensive linemen. So Alex Wright, Perrion Winfrey, McGuire, I think there's going to be a natural growth and evolution just because he's going to say, okay, you do this well. That's all we're going to ask you to do.
Yeah, I think you brought up Alex Wright's name, and I think that's interesting because we're finally going to get to see him in the role that he was brought here to do originally. He just got thrown into the fire as a rookie. You're going to get to see him play 20% of the snaps, keep him fresher. They're probably going to move him around a little bit, give him some inside looks. Both the Isaiahs, Thomas and McGuire, there's going to be a healthy rotation. I do challenge what Cosell said. I think that you will see Dalvin Tomlinson on some of the sub packages on 3rd down. He's got some really good underrated pass rush moves. I don't think that the Browns are going to shy away from using him in that way. I think if they do sub him out, it's just going to be give him a breather, not because he can't rush the passer. I think that I don't know who you would put in his place, to be honest with you, at this point. But this is another point. Perrion Winfrey, I think that coming up the new coaching staff, he's going to have the slate wiped clean going into it. And if he just shows he's able to get after the quarterback, there's going to be a place for him on this team. Schwartz isn't going to penalize him for what he did under past regimes. He's going to judge him what he does when he gets there. And like you said, he likes to play 8, 9 players when he can. And all healthy bodies need to be on deck. And if you can do it, man, you're going to have a role in this team.